Lean Left, Lean Right podcast where spirited debates and open discussions reign supreme. Join hosts Rudy and Shemaya as they fearlessly tackle the most pressing topics in politics and beyond, seeking common ground without sacrificing their passionate perspectives.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It is that time again, and man, can you believe it, Rudy? The big Tuesday is here. It's not here. It's almost here. We got Monday tomorrow, and then I think a lot of people might get off work early on Tuesday, man.
Yeah, is it Super Tuesday? Is that what they call it? I don't know.
Something like that.
Something like
Something
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
Tuesday's here. So I look at it as, Tuesday's going to get here. We're going to get our official president somewhat because rumor has it that whoever wins, the other person's going to sue him, or rumor has it that some states have already come out and said they're not going to have the ballot counting done for a week, maybe 2 weeks. So we can already see the delay and everything, man.
Yeah, and just to make things a little lighthearted, we're gonna have some comedy in this episode. So let's start off first because people just had some fun with Halloween. I'm too old for trick or treating, but let's just check this one out with Mello. They got him good with the clown.
Boy, hell no, it's too early for that. Oh my, hey,
So basically, that was a mixture of surprise,
Yeah.
kind of mad, and three, just hilarious. Are you scared of clowns? Because I don't like clowns, man.
Truthfully, I'm not scared of clowns. I know a bunch of people that are terrified. When I say terrified, I mean they're terrified is probably putting it the nice way. They are just extremely scared of clowns, and I don't. I mean, to me, clowns are creepy, but I've always associated them with the circus and funny and fun. I mean, this is gonna age me out. I used to watch the Bozo show with Cookie and Wizzo. They were all clowns, so I grew up with clowns, man. Regular clowns and clowns in my family, so I'm used to it.
Now, if I see a clown like the one that Mello saw, I don't know. I'll probably be slapping that clown too, man. But that's gotta be like something that needs to be a regular thing, man, for these social videos on these NBA teams because just getting these players to kind of like just decompress a little bit from the stress and stuff, trying to be too serious before a game or after a game. I think
Yeah.
that's a good way to just keep things light, man. Because there's a lot of stuff going on in this world, and a lot of stuff going with the election, and sometimes you just gotta laugh, man.
Always, man. You gotta laugh at something. The world is too serious to not just sit back and relax and laugh a couple of times. We all need to have a laugh at one point.
Now, I might get some racks at me for this one, but I thought this was pretty funny with Harris. Let's check this one out.
And this former president.
Wow.
I know I'm gonna make a lot of people mad, but that's okay, man.
Mm,
We're just trying to have some fun here. I mean,
yeah.
they be want to be saying some things outside of what they really can say on TV, man. You can feel it. You can cut it like a knife, man.
Yeah. It's crazy. Honestly, I'm excited for Tuesday because we'll stop all the name calling. We'll stop all the negative stuff on both parties. To me, I just can't wait I can't wait for the political ads to stop. I can't wait to not get the text messages on my phone. Hey, this congressman or President Trump needs your help. And I hate all that propaganda BS, man. To me, it's like just let it go. So finally Tuesday is gonna be here, Samaya. Hopefully it's all over. We don't get any more propaganda for another 4 years. We don't get all these, name calling things. But you're right. You can tell it on their faces. Trump says what he wants to say. Kamala, she says a little bit of what she wants to say. She does hold back, you can tell. But at the end of the day, you know what? We're gonna wake up Wednesday morning. You're going to work. I'm going to work, no matter who president is, and we're just gonna continue life the way it is, man.
So I got two more videos. I have one, Brett, and you said work, and there's a work meme humor on TikTok I'm gonna play to close us out. But this is from Brett. And by the way, only reason why I wanted to play this video because I had to back up my lines. But here we go.
We would be a good team holding.
We
let's
would.
see, come on with that, I don't know, NFL.
I played golf with him. He's damn good in golf. I don't know
And
about
it's 3, 2, 1.
Much better in golf. That was a great time in Wisconsin. Brett Favre, the phenomenal football player, endorsed me. It was an honor. And TikTok, we love you.
Now, is your windshield cracked yet? Is people throwing
Probably.
boulders at you? I think mine's gone. Mine is completely shattered. But I play it because, like I said, this is what we try to do. We just try to have some fun with this whole, you know, issue. Because, and when I say issue, I just mean like people make it an issue. Like
Mhm.
if you vote for a certain person, it's like, oh, how dare you? But on this show, it's a free space. I mean, safe space for you to have your ability to exercise your right to make your decision, your own decision, without anybody else's influence. So, in wrapping this whole uh, session up, Rudy, what's your closing thoughts on just how you see this country hopefully get past this election and just get back to, the daily grind?
Well, first seeing that video, I didn't know with Brett Favre and Trump in the vest. I remember, I don't know if he was one of the line judges for an NFL game. Putting all he was missing was the first down marker and stuff like that. The chain. He's part of the chain gang. That's what they call it, the chain gang in the NFL. But you're right, man. I mean, it's coming to a close. It's coming to an end. We've brought a safe space for everybody to dive into politics. I don't know a lot about politics. You and I both, we discuss things off camera. We keep it pretty chill on camera. But even just to go in a little discussion, you and I off camera, we keep
Oh, yeah.
our conversation pretty chill. And we both may not agree. But what I love at the end of the day is that we talk about what we don't agree with. And at the end of that conversation, if you change your mind, great. If you don't, great. If I change my mind, great. If I don't, no worries. We're still texting, we're still buddies, we're still family at the end of the day. So that's what it comes down to, is the fact that we bring a safe space, and it's not going to end here. I mean, just because the election is going to be over Tuesday, but then it's going to be over 3 months from then, because they're going to still be counting all the little votes that are going to be coming in after the fact. Lean left, lean right, still going to go on. We're still going to talk about political issues. We're going to talk about everybody loved the sovereign citizen issue. We got more sovereign citizen videos coming out. There's just a lot to talk about. Probably have some more guests as well, but it's it's a long grind, man. I think whoever I voted for, which I did vote, whoever I did early voting, whoever I voted for, I will say this: I didn't vote for Harris. I didn't vote for Trump. My vote was for the party, and whatever party I respectively voted for, that's who I voted for. Because honestly, for both presidents, I don't believe in both presidents. I understand, he's got all this stuff behind him. I understand with her, she's had the past 4 years to fix stuff. But I look at the party, man. Which party below them, which cabinet below them, which, officers, executives that are going to be below them are going to be able to help run the country, because that's who I feel is going to run the country. So my vote was cast for a political party. But yeah, man, I mean, this was a fun, good few weeks here. I can't wait to continue on. Are you ready for it to be over, like election wise?
Oh yeah, like I want this show to go forever, but I don't want the election ads to go on forever. I mean, they get you all depressed too. Like you just look at both sides, it's like, wow, like I almost want to go back and see if I can change my vote. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, I can feel the burn going on right now. But no, like on a serious note, I think we're gonna get creative with this show. I think we just maybe just talk about some hot things going on in the news. like every
Yeah.
week and just
Oh
kind of
yeah.
get reaction to what's going on. And it can be like, okay, we're not necessarily worried about left and right, but we're more so like just America, right? We're just Americans. And I'm just a guy that wants to learn more, right? Just like
Mhm.
you, what you say about you just being, I say you're the smart observer, all right? Because that's what we need more of, and versus like just quote like I gotta be right and you gotta be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
It's a
in this
conversation, man.
and there's cults on both sides. All right. I'm just being real.
Yeah.
There's extreme on both sides. And
Yeah.
I know I said what I said last week. If you don't know who I voted for, you know, I voted for Harris.
Yep.
And Rudy doesn't have to disclose who he voted for, but that doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we still doing great stuff. We doing things outside of the show, like sweep the league. You know, we're doing sports. We're doing things that's going to get people excited, and that's
Mhm.
what we are. And that's the way it should be. Like, man, you said work. I got to play this one video before we close.
Yeah.
This is the video I want people to realize. If you can relate to this, this might be the video you want to play on Tuesday. Here we go. Yeah. If you can't read that fast, basically it's like if you feel like you're the one that does all the assignments, you know, you wear all these different hats. Hey, if you go late because you had to place your vote on Tuesday, man, play that video as your theme because I'm telling you, no matter who you go for, uh, just consider that your voice is important and it doesn't matter if you go that way
Mhm.
or that way. Just practice your right to do it because whoever wins is what it is, man. Just gotta deal with it and move on. But
Yeah.
hopefully people can just have some more laughs and just enjoy life a little bit more versus all this toxic, crazy stuff that we get to see on the news every 4 years.
Yeah. I think you're right. Just walking in Wednesday, doing your civic duty, voting and getting into work late Wednesday. Luckily I work at an office that was pretty chill and stuff, so I can walk in late if I have to. I'm not planning to. So I got to be into the office early, but I'm planning not to. The thing that I really want to close out for this episode, being a short episode, Tuesday's coming. It's going to be election day. We're going to see who our president's going to be, but I want to ask you, and then I can answer it as well. If Trump wins, what do you want? What are you hoping changes? If Harris wins, what are you hoping changes?
Ooh, I'm gonna make so many people mad with this.
Ah, it's
I
simple.
want to have a flashback from 2016 early,
Mhm.
right? Because the first year I was excited. Like I was like, okay, let's do this. Beating the odds, everybody wants you out, and now you're not just beating the odds, but you're actually running the country. Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. I'm feeling it hit my face right now, but I don't care. But that's what I would hope because there is excitement, and I would just say my personal opinion when things start to get really shaky, that was just tough. So hopefully, if it goes that way, maybe he can surprise everybody and just win on all these different goals that he might have and
Yeah.
may have, because that will probably get people more quiet and say, well, geez, if it's not that bad, then I can't really say anything. So if that's the case, hopefully everything that he has goal wise to better people's lives and stuff, hopefully he hits home runs. And that's coming from someone who didn't go. So uh that's my take on that.
Yeah, for me, I'll say this: if Trump wins, what I really want now, for clarification, a president doesn't have, as they have all the power, but they don't have as much power as I feel people feel they have. On the on the abortion subject, I've mentioned it before. A president can only do so much. They can't put in according to the reader and the research that I've done, they can't put a national ban on it. From what I've understood and I've underread, they can, you know, make laws, they can do all this stuff, but they can't put a national ban on it. So the president has power, but I don't think they have a lot of power. When it comes to groceries and stuff, it's so hard for a lot of presidents to do certain things. The stuff you hear, the economy, I want to be able to afford groceries again. You go to the abortion stuff, you go to a lot of different things, even the border. I think the border issue is probably not so much cut and dry, Shemaya, but I think it's not easy to control, obviously. But you kind of have a pinpoint of what you can attack. And, if you're here legally, good. If you're here illegally, I don't feel like they're going to just start pushing people out. Now, the bad people, I mean, yeah, either president wins. I would hope you'd get the bad ones out. But I feel the people that are here working, even if they're illegal, they're working, they're living the right life. I feel either president's going to give them the opportunity to get citizenship, but you got to do it the right way. So if President Trump wins, the biggest thing I want to see is allow the people that are here to continue to be here, but go the process of getting legal and be vetted. I mean, if you're in here in America and you're a drug dealer and stuff, yeah, you're working at Toyota and you're making a great living, but deep down you've had past and drugs and all that stuff. Then I can say, okay, you got to do a little bit more to work to be a citizen. We got to go through background checks, all that stuff. The border part is where I really feel that I think with President Trump, I really want him to concentrate on. For Harris, it's almost the exact same thing. I want to see her, she was the border czar from what they're saying. I want to see her do the exact same thing. Control the immigration issue. There's other countries that don't allow people to just come in illegally. In fact, I think every country is like that. They got to get vetted in some way. We just can't have an open policy and an open border door like that. So either president winning, I want to see that. But both of them, I want them to do the absolute best job that they can do at the end of the day, man, because the country's divided. We didn't know how divided it was until the past few elections. We've seen the big divided. It just keeps getting divided and divided. I would love for it to just have a country where we're pretty much, a country again. I don't like the division, and it's never going to change. We're always going to be divided. But at the end of the day, I just want us to go back to being, the land of the free and the home of the brave, and just a country where, we are probably the most powerful country in the world. And we did what we used to do. We stood on everybody. We stood in front of people. We, there was a movie, I think The Newsroom is what it was called. We pounded our chest. We didn't get scared when it came to things. We took care of each other. That's where I feel as a country we need to go back to, is being united as one and not divided.
Yeah, and to answer the question real quick for Harris, I'm hoping that she can prove that she can lead. And I'm hoping that she can prove that she wants to truly unite everybody in the country and do it in a way where people will actually find ways to respect her effort.
Mhm.
That's what I'm hoping she does, because this is a big thing. This is not like you're the principal of a high school or something like that. This is massive. This is a big job. It's not a small detail like we just gonna wing it. So I'm hoping that she'll be successful in her vision, how she wants this country to be not just strong, but to show that everybody can contribute in their own unique way.
Yeah.
And if she can do that, that'd be great. And last thing I'll say, if Trump wins, I hope it's the same thing. I hope he can show that this country is diverse and strong, and that we have the potential to do great things. So you flip the coin, is what it is. That's my mindset. I know a lot of people are really bent on a certain side, and that's fine. That's their choice. But my personal choice is, if Harris wins, great. If Trump wins, well, equally great, because at the end of the day, we are red, white, and blue. And that's all I care about. And I'm still independent. I've never been a guy that's heavy on Republican or Democrat. I'll always be independent, because I think independent people are allowed to think outside the box, and they're able to say, I like this from the Republican side. I like this from the Democrat side. Let's kind of blend that together and see the greatness we can make as a team versus uh, I'm gonna be extreme on this side because the other side is the enemy. Well, guess what? They're saying the same thing. Like we literally saying the same thing when we disagree with each other. We're just taking turns on our different pain points. But that's my take, man. That if Trump wins, my prayers will be with him. Yeah, I know people hate that, and that's okay because you need some help. You need to look in the mirror. If Harris wins, yes, I voted for her, but I hope she will do great as well. But we'll see. But at the end of the day, we're Americans. I will not hate Harris or Trump because that's not the American way.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's not the American way, and we need to be more. We need to be more sound from each other. Don't be hating people because of your political differences are there. Who cares? You got to work together at the end of the day. You have to live with each other at the end of the day. And, you know, at the end of the day, Shemaiah, you and I are both religious guys. And no matter who's in office, you still got to follow the golden rule that we always learned, whether it be in religion or in school when we were kids, and that's do unto others as you would have done to you. And that's the same thing. You want to be treated respect other people. If you have differences, learn about the differences, understand the differences you have with each other, talk about it. If you still don't agree, it's okay. Crack open an ice cold Bud Light, Mr. Disagreeers, because at the end of the day, you're still friends, still family, and it's okay to disagree on just about everything. Not everybody's going to agree with you, but it's okay to disagree. It's not okay to lose family, to lose friends, to lose relationships over it. So yeah, I'm just glad Tuesday's going to be here before we know it, man.
And people will definitely disagree with this, but as we close, I will leave you with this thought. That video we played last week with JD Vance, basically saying at the end of the day, we're still Americans. There you go. There you go. That will be something I agree with 1000%. At the end of the day, we are still Americans. And, it's like right now, I'm about to get ready to watch this game with Green Bay and Lions. And I'm telling you, I'm going to dislike Green Bay with full passion. But after the game, hey, I'm still a fan of football and I'm not going to disrespect Green Bay. But during the game, yeah, I'm about my lines right now. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
Yeah, I'll leave it at this too, man. JD Vance, 2028. Let's see if he runs. The guy is soft spoken. He's to the point. He's where the hell were you, man? That's all I can say. Where the hell were you? But his name's out there now, so hopefully 2028 we'll see him run. I don't know who would be on the Democratic side, but there's looking at a lot of people. I think our 2028 election, I really feel is going to be really more back in the day. Respect. Both parties are going to be running, great campaigns. And we can finally get out of this whole circus that we're a part of right now. So needless to say, 2028, I'm kind of excited for that one. But yeah, to close it out, man, JD Vance said, we're all family at the end of the day. We're all Americans. We all have a part in our country. So let's take care of it.
All right, y'all. It's Sunday. We're about to sign out. But remember, if you have not voted yet, no matter where you're going, right or left, it don't matter no more. On Tuesday, that's the day I hope all of y'all will take the time to actually exercise who you want to go for. You have the right to do it. So it don't matter if it's this way or if it's that way. Just go ahead and do it. And on that note, you have a good Sunday. Enjoy some football.